Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are iterating. We are iterating upon Big Red. And I think that this is kind of looking good. This is kind of looking good. We've just added a Sentinel Totem to the sideboard. The double star and the double flame sweep feel good. The removal of the shocks feels good. Ninja Ginger 8 just gifted 19 subs for a total of 269. Which, as you know, 269 is the ASCII symbol for a sex position where there's a third person really not feeling it. Alright, this is a very okay hand. I'll acceptably run it. Treasure map into Ugin, or we could Thaumatic Compass into land to get a Chandra. And I'm definitely going to be doing this now. Definitely. Now that we see the Hallowed Fountain, this could be indicative of either Esper Control, or it could be Bant Scapeshift, and both of those have a wee bit of a slower start. Totally fine. This is a kind of a killer hand. If this gets eaten, I think it's very reasonable. I'll just go Treasure Map and double Scry and work towards Ugin. Ninja Ginger. Saying you're welcome to all the kind folks that got gifted. I'm really excited because it's Taco Night coming up. Uh-oh, the sun is out. Nice. Nice pickup, Kajin. Oh, who's your cousin? Oh, my cousin? That's my cousin, Frank. Chainsaw says, today is Honorary Taco Tuesday, too. You love to hear it. Perfect. Alright, so we see that Kajin has done nothing on what I feel like is a pretty substantial turn. Turn 3. There's no Narcits, there's no 3 fairies. There was also none of the other 2-drop type cards, which would be something like, oh, whatever will I discard? Holy shit, that's so good. Still gonna do this for the scry counter. So Basilica Bellhaunt makes a ton of sense. I don't really want that because there's nothing on the board threatening me. Ugin is exactly what Kajin has been expecting. And so, now, if there's like a Basilica Bellhaunt that gets played again, that would hurt a little bit. Ah, perfect, right? This makes sense as to, like, hey, why were you... Alright, whatever. I completely missed the stop, and then I got lucky anyways. It's fine. This helps make sense as to why our opponent was not, you know, playing anything on turn 3. I should have probably deduced that this was an option. Okay. Temple of Silence is good. Temple of Silence is good. Necrogoat says, hey, Day9, I finally have a 30-day project I'd like to share. Black Library Games Workshop Publishing Company is doing an open submissions contest. I'm dedicating the next couple of weeks to writing a short story about a ragtag band of mercenaries. Man, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Acolyte Phoenix is a pretty damn good one. So we've seen our opponent not do anything about Chandra, which is great, so we're just going to keep applying the pressure.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
This is a Rekindling Phoenix. I will always call it an Arclight Phoenix on accident. I think it's a fantastic idea, Necrogoats. What are other people's 30-day projects? I'm still kind of finalizing the exact details on mine, but basically I want to exercise every day. I don't mean like hard weightlifting, but at the very least like going to the gym and running for like 20 minutes. Just every single day. And I want to be eating healthy pretty much every single day. And when I say pretty much, something like today, normally I have some snackies, some little snackers.
Right on schedule.
Didn't have those.
You need to slow down.
Alright, didn't have some of those.
Wow, annoying.
This is a better one to do. Good. And then I also want to be just getting up early as my days go on, making sure that I am being a... You know, I'm just staying on schedule. Ooh, that could have been, like, really tight. So it's just a general health one. That's my 30-day project. Ninja Jiro says I'm learning conversational Mandarin. Spending 7 hours total in the week on each week backing up some previous knowledge. That's so fantastic. Learn5450 says I'm going to try to loose my tummy and get past my knee injury. My plan is basically whenever you stream, I'm going to do squats. Hey, I like that. You're going to be doing squats about 25 to 30 hours a week, Lurin. Volcarin says mine is 10 minutes of yoga in the morning after I walk my dog and 10 minutes before bed. God, that's a great plan. Get thee out of combat. Tefeli time Wevora.
You'll thank me later.
I mean, I guess you can bounce one of those, but it's not really gonna fucking help so much.
Let's try this.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. It's not really gonna help very much, so that's fine. Really want to do that, like so fucking badly. Let me do this first. Joink.
No pressure.
One of these. Feels good, man. Alright, we got a great question in chat. Love talking about this. C, which looks like chemist backwards. Chemist 2019 says, new sub here, explain the 30-day projects. Yeah, the whole gist of it is come up with something big that you want to work on, and then crunch a small 1 month step towards that goal. Or crunch it all down into a small 1 month step. Because, you know, if you have something big like, I want to be an author, it can be very hard to sit down and write a whole damn book. So what's something tractable that you could do? Hell, man, you could...
I'll protect you.
Just, like, write a few hundred words every single day. Maybe just 100 words a day. 200 words a day, something like this. You got it, my friend. So the big goal, I want to be an author. Smaller goal, I want to write a novel. A 30-day project goal, I'm going to dedicate 3 hours Tuesday nights, 3 hours Thursday nights, and 5 hours Sundays during the day to succeeding at my 30-day project. That's what I'm going to do. So again, you're trying to take this big thing and crunch it down to a small thing. See what we get. Let's see what we get. See what we get. saw what I got. And so, the whole gist of it is just biting off enough that you can chew.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
And not too much. You want to completely redecorate your whole house? Great.
Let's get toasty.
Maybe just do something simple, like spend 7 hours a week redecorating the living room. Wow, I didn't even block. Love it. And so to try to like motivate everyone and get us all together as some sort of big community project, there's this website, dk30.day9.tv, that we've created. The goal of which is to just get everyone together, write down the tasks that you want to do, the tasks that you want to accomplish. And we're all going to try to be supportive of each other together.
Well, that's rude.
My opponent makeed a mistakey. Cool.
Say hi to them. Oh, they're so cute. Hope it's not too hot for them.
We killed him a lot. 8 emblems. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. I love the crap out of it. Ain't no lie. Baby, fry, fry, fry. Fry, fry. Once upon a time I had an Ugin, didn't I? Isn't that sad? Well, let's just put a Star of Extinction in. But yeah, so, like, there's been times with 1 month projects where I've done things like, I did several machine learning based ones. The first one was just devoting time to reading material and talking to people. The second one, the second one I did was a little just trying to use the machine learning techniques in Unity. The second one was a much more advanced version of using the machine learning techniques in Unity. Now I'm doing a fitness one. We've had ones where, like, Lidbug recently tried to design a day-night sports team logo over the course of a month. That was the goal output. And I'd like to state that there should be a output that you're trying to create, some artifact that represents the work that you put in. White or blue, white or blue. Good, good, good. Should be some sort of artifact output that you're trying to do. And that can vary. That can vary as you're going. You might be like, this is not turning out good. Oh, this is turning out really better than I thought. All that good stuff. You can adjust that, but you should at least try to name what your output is. So Lidbug was trying to design a day-night team logo. Huh, that's very telling. Alright, so here are the basic lands of the deck. I think this deck only runs 2 basics, so I think that this is a good indicator to us. This actually doesn't slow us down at all. We can play the treasure map, and then we'll still be on a second scry when we get to here. That is such an incredibly good one.
My prowess is unmatched. Hone your prowess.
Wow, that is ridiculously, stupidly, unbelievably good.
I've got time.
This will neuter Narset.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fire. Don't worry, I brought company.
I'll attack the Narset.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Depending upon what Kajin does, we can always slam a Star of Extinction down. Whew.
I've got it.
You love to see it.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
I mean, I can
move
actually
quickly.
play Chandra's Regulator here and just start destroying the shit out of a lot of things, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Would attacking Teferi 3 not be better? No. We want to deny the second draw from Narset. This doesn't have a second draw incoming at all. Unless my opponent, like, desparks that.
Don't worry, I brought company.
Okay, so
Don't worry.
there's a certain order we gotta do this in. We got to hit this, hit that one, and then hit like this. So now Narset dies, which means I can use Chandra's Regulator. Teferi's down to -3, which will put him to -4, so I can still kill him next turn, and this prevents the draw from activating. Technically, we don't need to kill this Narset, because my Regulator still activates just fine anyways.
My
Stop
mind
that.
needs a rest.
Now.
Stop that, now. And now this guy can't -3 comfortably. Chemist is for 30-day project. Overall, eat healthy. First week, eat less carbs. Second week, repeat. Week 1, add exercise. Week 3, add yoga. Good. And week 4, add bodyweight exercise. Is that a good example? I think that's great. I would try to make it even more concrete than that. You know, like when you want the times to exist, you know,
That's more like it.
and that sort of thing. Mr. Not at Home says, I've been wanting to make a calculator using Python. Would that be an all right for a DK30 project? I think that's a fantastic DK30 project. I might be having to say goodbye to my beloved. See if I can maybe get something to kill this. Kill this. Thaumatic Compass is not it. Game's lagging again, so hope I remember to. Address that. Ugh. Cool. That sucks. It's not the biggest deal, though. Super not the biggest deal. My opponent doesn't really seem to have terribly much going on in the hand. Star of Extinction is just extremely powerful here. I wish I could cast it twice. Wait, do I have 2 fries in here? Oh. Oh, there you go. Let's get the fry. The other fry. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. I always forget about this. So this Teferi 3 prevents activations of the whatever the fuck it's called.
We will meet again.
That's no big deal. That's no big deal. We deserve that. We have actually encountered that before, so it's... Oh, well. Life's good. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I think there's actually a pretty substantial memory leak.
Fresh out of fuel. Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
Yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you may cast it again. Does not just... Oh, perfect. Start getting these white-blue lands out. See if we can choke our opponent out on white. I don't think there's any more basics in there, so that's fine. Should be able to see memory usage in the task manager. Sure, yeah, I mean, certainly can, but this is my just statement based upon how pretty much system stutters wind up happening. If there's ever something that starts fine and then over time appears to be getting more and more and more laggy, a lot of the time, a huge percentage of the time, it's a memory leak. I did it. Wow. There's a lot of basics in this deck. Alright.
Chandra, you need more control. Just let me burn.
This deck is so tight against Esper. It is so sick.
They're so cute.
Python 314 with the 5 months. I feel like it's been much longer than that, Python. You've just made such an impression on me. I love this feeling of burning someone to death. Just burning him down. Opponent's probably just like, damn. HZXRQL says, is it bad that my 30-day plan is to spend more time outdoors doing nothing? I think that's a beautiful plan. I think it is fantastic.
Right now.
And I think that that's like the perfect example of a plan that people don't take seriously enough. Just wanting to develop a new comfy habit is great. I mean, that's a fantastic idea. Like, for instance, maybe you want to habitize reading comic books, so you just start setting aside some number of hours per week to do that stuff. This does not do anything to us. I don't really need this Chandra's Triumph. Great. You think you set aside time to read comics? Maybe you just set aside time to just go be outside. That sounds fantastic.
I know my responsibility. This is hardly my worst.
The spell can't be countered. We are playing an adjustment to Professor Knox's big red deck. You got it. And, by the way, reminder that on Monday is the next episode of What the Deck. Next episode of What the Deck. It's going to be me and Knox rocking out. I'm doing Saga-based decks. Nox is doing Transformer-based decks. But yeah, man, just devoting a month to just going outside more and just enjoying the outdoors. Sounds beautiful. Sounds fantastic. Where are the winged cats on either side of the board, man? I don't know. You can pet them and they purr, which is super, super tight. Oh, I made the cat green. Fuck yeah. You got it, my friendo.
Sorry I'm late.
Stop that. Get thee to a nunnery.
This is hardly my worst feat.
So, I mean, if we draw
You need to take a time out.
big old Chandra, we did it.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
That's cute. Endlessly bumping that. It's either another land or it's something useful. Great. Let's nuke it. Doesn't really matter.
Only time will tell.
Boo boop ba doo 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 ba ba da 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 da. Actually, I should probably leave up that one. Okay, nice. Roth Vince says, as a project, is it better to start digital or physical drawing? Complete beginner here. I suck at drawing currently. I think the correct answer is just pick one and give it a shot. And if one feels easier, do the easier one. If one feels harder and you're in the mood to really challenge yourself, ah, shit. Alright, let me see if I can just close and restart, see if they fix that bug from yesterday. If not, then whoopsie-doopsie. Negator. Oh, it works. Oh, you love to see this little combo here. Oh, we might be done. Okay, so there's very clearly a Chain Whirler in hand, because there was no additional 1-drop or 2-drops played on turn 2. What? Sure, I'll do that. Start getting our utility landos down.
Not to brag, but I'm totally with that.
I also think a legitimate option is just a plus there. I mean, technically it's also a 0 mana, or 0 loyalty ability, but it says put a loyalty counter on each red planeswalker, so that's pretty good. A Leg Ion War Boss, huh?
Keep it up, and you'll pay. Pyromancer puts a little sizzle in my step. Haha, toasted!
Buff both of them to 4.
Fast, with help.
Dude, this coffee's so good right now. Alright, so is this just a red that whiffed really hard? It's tough to tell. I mean, Legion War Boss is pretty common in the meta right now. Okay. I frickin' see, man. Okay. So I think we do this, and we play Rekindling Phoenix. This is fine. I think we -2 this to pop this. We keep buffing this. Alright, my opponent appears to be doing the mid-range red deck. Fanatical Firebrand is a goblin. Could be just a raw goblin tribal, but I'm just going to assume that it's more mid-rangey, which is not exclusive either. Like, you can be a mid-range goblin deck. And if you're running Siege Gang Commander, you kind of are. A leggy war boss. Alright, well I guess it's good that I main deck the Flame Sweeps. We're going to want to bring in a lot of those with this run out. What kind of coffee? It's pretty... I mean, it's just freaking coffee, you know. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just, you know, it's coffee. What can you say? It's coffee.
Oh, my spirit's been doused.
Get thee gone. Yeah, and you know, I actually think I just start the attack right now. Because if my opponent's at 12, and I can swing in for, like, a lot next turn, could be pretty great. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of coffee this is. This is just good old... This is coffee. At least it's non-token creature you control. I mean, fuck. Why would you ever do it this way?
I'm telling the abbots.
Nice. Zombies. Nice. Okay. So you know what we don't need? Star of Extinction. Probably don't need Cavalier of Flame. Do want the other Flame Sweep. Definitely want the Shivan Fires in. Thaumatic Compass, you are too slow. Chandra's Regulator, you are too slow. Lava Coil, welcome. Did I do it? Am I the best? Am I the absolute best? Yeah, I think this is great. I think I'm the best. Oh my god, someone just talked about pizza in chat. Who was it? Ragabosh? Pizza? Oh my god, I freaking love pizza. Maybe it's because I've been healthy all week long and I want to just jam a pizza down my throat. Oh my god, let me just... Time to investigate some taco plans. I'm fasting. I had a salad with no dressing. I had chicken just salted. A piece of toast with 2 eggs and also a thingy of yogurt. That's all I've had today. That's it. I've just been preparing for these tacos. I'm ready. I'm ready for... I love tacos, man. I'm actually, in many ways, a simple dude. I like tasty food. I don't even mind eating mostly the same stuff. And then watching some telly. Watching the telly, you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby. Oh my god, do you know a goblin that has 3 hit points? I don't even know one. Wagabashi says, I love tacos, but I hate getting my hands messy, so it's super difficult to enjoy them. I would just go eat Mexican food while wearing rubber gloves. There it is. I'm gonna go hunting. We can accept a little bit of damage early on. Just wear the rubber gloves, dude. Alright, whooshy, 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 whooshy. This is fine. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna scry. We're gonna get the land. We're gonna get the land. We're gonna kill the Chain Whirler. Says Labrie is because they avoid the mess. Oh man, and if the food is completely all over my body, it's fine.
Hey, I'm over here.
I really don't even give a damn.
Back and watch it burn.
Now, if I play this lady.
Start some fires. Say hi to my fiery friends.
I think I'm just gonna do this. I have all these flame sweeps. I actually don't know what to do about Chandra Fire Artisan. I mean, the right answer might be nothing.
Oh,
it's a monkey. I wish a little bit that I'd kept up my flame sweeps. It's okay. I wish I'd kept up my flame sweeps. Well, I think I just hit this for 1 just to keep it down. Something like this. Maybe I should have waited a turn. I think I'm doing a bad. I think I'm doing a baddie jobby. So we took Ugin out against Chandra, so that hurties us a whittle bit. Please duress, it's fine. It's the -7 that I'm actually worried about. It's the -7. Like we have life gain in Interplanar Beacon. Interplanar Bacon. Part of me also wants to cut the Arch of Orazca, but it's probably a bad idea. Baby Chandra, I think, is the ideal draw here. No? Well. It is a good day to die. Yeah, I think the correct thing to do is just to ping this. My opponent's drawing extra 1s every turn. I can also go crack, crack. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta admit, that's a pretty horrible pile of cards to draw. I mean, unless it's just lightning strike, in which case, definitely lost. Shit. This dragon we can deal with. Okay, so that sucks. Okay. Alright, tight. I thought I was going to be up against a Goblin War Boss that would force me to... Minish. Alright. This is a big moment. Baby Chandra. Fuck. Weird pile of cards from the opponent. That's fine. Got it. Oh, I didn't take Ugin out. Sick. I'm so smart. I'm so excited for tacos tonight. Do I talk about this every Friday this much? I feel like I do. God, I love tacos. Jesus, these are really good tacos. They have these just deliciously marinated carnitas with lettuce, onions, and creme fraiche. On top of that, I put a little jalapeno hot sauce, chips and guacamole on the side. I'm ready to go feral, man. I'm ready to just absolutely dig into those tacos, man. No. Okay. Okay. Yes. It's Psychic Muffin says, I'm finally committing to my 30-day project. This time, meal prepping. I'm going to cook food every Sunday, so I have lunch for the week. Not only is it good cooking practice, but it makes sure I actually eat. Heck yeah, it's Psychic Muffin. One Stone of Ice says, geez, you're making me so hungry. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. What I also want to do is just get a delicious light beer to go along with it. Isn't that a great idea? Isn't that a good build? Roto Bagel says, I have no clue what I want to do for my 30th day. Well, how about this? Throw this at me, Roto Bagel. Give me one health thing you want to do. Give me one general home thing you want to do. And give me one skill thing you want to do. Give me each one of those. I wish I was a Chandra.
Hey, don't start any fires without me. Say hi to my fiery friends.
Give me each one of those, Roto Bagel. Home thing? I don't know. I'm in college and chilling in a dorm room and things seem great. It's fantastic. Cool. What about health? Taco to me about health.
I thought this was a sparring match.
Chandra's triumph will kill you.
There's no problem. Fire can solve. Hey, these little guys are great.
Roto Bagel says my health is pretty well managed despite a bunch of existing medical condition. So I'm not worried about that. That's fantastic. That's super great. Not everyone has grown to be a chunky spaceman like your pal Day 9. No! Ah!
I'm telling Mother Ludi on you.
Mother Ludi.
I knew you needed my help. Let's light it up.
Actually, this is fine. This is fine. Looking for skill ideas, and your major is biomedical engineering and computer science? Well, hey, what's a fun thing you can code? Maybe pick up a skill, like if you like games, maybe consider some of my favorite things. Graphics programming, physics programming, machine learning.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Really? Are you sure that's what's happening? Are you positive, video game? Cutting the Rekindling Phoenix also seems like a reasonable one. Ah!
Walk it off, Chandra.
Alright, our opponent's deck is a wee bit slow, but not as slow as we. I don't give a damn. The base system to learn how to video edit. That's perfect.
Oh,
it's perfect.
Burning.
I think Alligator Negator has killed us. Okay, so I think I pretty much need to just get that little flame spirally thingy, otherwise we die. That's kind of flame spirally if you think about it. If you really do. Batman, I'm still burning.
Or, you know, don't.
Brittle Bagel says, I'm not sure what the benchmarks are yet, but I want to be the master of Adobe Premiere Pro. Like, if you're new to something, it's hard to even know how to do the output of it. Like, if you have never done any programming, it's very hard to even know what the heck you can accomplish in some small set of time. Holy shit, that's an absolute nut draw. Poor Chandra. Poor Chandra. Maybe I should have left in the... Maybe I should have left in the Star of Extinction. This is good. This just slows the game back down again.
I know. I am hot, aren't I?
So, like, following along with tutorials is great. Picking one hyper-specific thing that you can do in a short period of time and then just building on it more and more and more. That's also great, right? Like, example for, game programming would be like, alright, I guess I will try to remake the first level of Mario. And if I have time, I guess I'll just make the second level of Mario, or I'll add one custom monster, you know, shit like that. Shito like a diesel.
I sure hope you can't handle the heat.
I think I'm just going to use her as a 2-for-1. You know, or if you're learning to draw, set your sights on one small drawing. That's all you want to do, just one small drawing. One tiny, simple, basic drawing. And if you finish with that after a week and a half, be like, okay, I'll just do that again with a slight variation. I think that there is an enormous undervaluing of just slight variations on things. It's probably going to be hit and then pingo.
But you can't catch me.
I'm a big believer in copying. Just say to yourself, I will literally submit. I will literally do the exact thing that that person did. I'm just going to try to copy it. Straight up. Maybe Chandra Fire Artisan would actually work well in our deck, huh? Richard Kickham says, I want my 30-day project to be learning C++ for game programming that I've been trying to do for months, but I just can't find the motivation to start. Well, a 30-day project is a perfect opportunity to do it, Richard Kickham. And I think one of the ways to focus on doing it is you know what you want to fill the time up with. Learning C++ for game programming. So what do you need to cut out? What do you need to... what do you need to put in? Or what do you need to take out of your schedule? Maybe it's, I'm going to do this type of work in the mornings. Maybe it's cutting out 2 hours in the morning. Maybe it's cutting out an hour every evening. Maybe it's just doing it on Saturday and Sundays. You know, it's like picking the time that you're going to clear out. Choose blocks. And no. I think I actually just hit her and take the 4. I think that's actually pretty good. No. We might be pretty hosed here. Nice. Sick. Interplanar Beacon. Alright, this is where we just get hosed.
This is just gonna be bad for you.
Nice. Tight. Dope. Ooh, ow, ooh. Alright, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7. I think I sideboarded a little too hard in that direction. Chandra, you know, like Chandra 2 might actually be quite good. I mean, Cavalier of Flame has felt very situational to me. Hit a number of times where we felt like we couldn't really draw. What if I, like, cut one of these and one of these and did Chandra? Wow, I can't believe I forgot about Chandra Fire Artisan. I have felt like I've had trouble drawing. I don't know why this never occurred to me to try this out. Oh my god, I swear to god I'm having so much fun today. Albatross of Time says, I tried the Fire Artisan a couple of times, interested to see what you think of it here. I never had any luck with it. Yeah. It could be pretty useless. It could be. It does activate lots of life gain with the Interplanar Beacon. I think that just having something that just ticks up and draws feels pretty dope. Screw ya. Poo-poo on you. Yes. So many interplanar beacons. Get out of here. I think the correct thing to do is to ditch the Lava Coil or the Flame Sweep. Depends on what our opponent does. Maybe I'll just ditch this one. You can exile that. That's obviously very good. This is our big reset switch. We generally want our utility lands down. Goodbye. This is Japanese, right? Because I recognize Korean really well. If you want to spend Bedevil on that, be my guest. Oh shit! I use the red mana. I just said we didn't even need to do it. How does Japanese writing even work? Is it like unique symbols? Are there common glyphs in there? I don't know anything about Japanese at all. Or is it like you just draw out? Carl says they have 4 writing styles, if I recall correctly. Yeah, how does Japanese work, man? What the hell is a Japanese? What even is a Japanese? Each symbol is a syllable, except when it's a whole word. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like it's a black Reanimator deck. Get out of here. See, like Chandra Fire Artisan would actually also be quite nice. Would be quite nice here. Tap both the Interplanar Beacons. So I'm basically going to just keep wailing on our Japanese friend until a bunch of things pop out. Then I'll just Star of Extinction. Oh, this is so interesting, hearing all this stuff. Gravitic Punch. Wow. Hot diggity damn. Probably don't want that one. I mean, I'm ostensibly just gonna nuke everything, right?
Fire? I know. That's smell. Oh, it's you burning.
Maybe I won't burn everything. I mean, we're at 14 health. I don't really need to cast that. Interplanar Beacon is such a smart choice in this freaking deck.
No pressure.
We might not even make too significant of changes to our deck.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Ravenous Chupacabra. Maybe Ravenous Chupacabra into another thing. I can just put another Ravenous Chupacabra into some sort of removal spell. That could make sense. No, Batman. Alright, no blocks. Alright, I did it. I'm the best. Bang. What would we cut against such a deck? I feel like the intuitive thing to cut is this because it's slow, this because it's slow. And cut the stars and the Ugin. Like, this is what your little day 9-ly intuition would say. Maybe just keep in 1 Star of Extinction. instead of an additional flame sweep. Maybe like this. Maybe cutting that and putting in this. Yeehaw, it's a draw. Yeah, I think the blow up the graveyard card is not going to be especially helpful for us. Our opponent, in a very literal sense, does have graveyard recursion, but I would rather answer that by just having better creatures and things filling up the board. You know, like planeswalkers, more removal, that sort of thing. Because it's not exactly like my opponent is going to be able to resurrect things and get 2-for-1s or some shit, you know. But that Bond of Revival was pretty not amazing. Kind of happy to have this Chandra Fire Artisan in here. Rafa says, in general, how does it help to have 1-ofs in the sideboard? It doesn't affect much of the next games, does it? I mean, it's actually pretty gosh darn substantial. Inarguably, I think. It's just so good. See how this lady works. And I would try not to think of instances of 1-ofs in the sideboard as somehow being just a single individual instance of something. You know, for instance, take Flame Sweep. I'm going from 2 Flame Sweeps to 3 Flame Sweeps. Right? It's not just like I have one little Flame Sweep wandering around and there's this just new little tiny, you know, little effect in there. Or, you know, if I have, say, my main deck has, let's see, it has like 3 Lava Coils, 3 Chandras. So that's like 6 removal. So then if I put in a couple of Flame Sweeps, or excuse me, a couple of Shivan Fires, again, I've gone from like 6 to 10 or so. I'm not going to say 6 to 9 because I don't believe in humor. Drakuseth, nice. I'm back. Oh, I forgot about this. Holy shit. Well, let me do this. Let's take a peek at what we have. Don't need it.
Let's light it up.
This card I actually think is really nice, especially with our excitement and interest. It gains haste till end of turn, huh? I think my opponent's going to want to... It's 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets. So maybe like 3, 4, 3, something like this. Hey, Hi, Despy. Okay, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, Despy, don't do that. This one. Shoot this person. Despy. Hey. Alright, sweetheart. Alright, I gotta move you into your box. Alright, there you go. Alright, now we're gonna draw. What the fuck just happened? What the hell just happened? What? Oh my god, come on, game. What the fuck? Did I hit the pass turn button? I mean, what the hell? Was that an auto pass? I didn't think it was. I mean, what the fuck? God. So frustrating. When I moved Despy, can someone give me a clip of this? Alright. I love you more than I love this game of Magic, Despy. It's okay. Does anyone have a clip of me hitting that? Did I accidentally hit it when I was moving the cat? Anyone have a clip? Hey, still love you. Still a very good cat. I'm happy to have you here. That's a good one to blow that up. You know what? I know that you've been really interested in lap real estate this time of year. I'm definitely going to blow this up in order to just peel some land out of here. Hey, Des, for God's sake, I love you so much. But your dad is a rompery man right now. This cat is purring so hard, man. This cat is just like, you can feel the table shaking. What? Okay, well, I mean, we're going to get a Rekindling Phoenix. I don't know how much good it's going to do. Oh, shit, I thought it was in last phase. Alright, I'm trying to manage this window here. Oh, shit. I misclicked auto pass. Oh, God, that is so annoying. Still should have hit main 2, though. I believe it passes right through all your mains. Or wait, maybe I should have stopped at main 1? Who knows? Well, unless there's a Lava Coil, we can block for many, many turns. Alright, cool. So we're going to take 9, which is, again, pretty okay. No blocks. This thing's going to start discarding increasingly more and more and more. And then probably the turn after, we Chandra and nuke. Ah, cute. Cute, cute, cute. If you're attacking with this, you attack with both of these, because I can double block. So, unless there's like a flame sweep following this up, maybe a death blade to, I don't know, fucking, I have no idea. I shouldn't be that frustrated. I mean, it's just... They removed that interface element that lets you see which one is already targeted.
Chandra, Pyromancer extraordinaire. Mostly.
This one. Well, now if we can draw a land, I'm just going to absolutely nuke this entire board. Belisari says, "Hey Sean, I'm sorry if this has been asked, but have you seen Remnant from the Ashes? Thought it might be a nice day off game. for you. Or Heroes 3. Actually, I keep forgetting the Heroes 3 even exists as a game. That's a great idea, man. We should do that in December when I'm all about nostalgia. I always feel nostalgic around the holidays. The air gets cold and it reminds me of school wrapping up, and suddenly I have 2.5 weeks of freedom. But I'm sorry, yes, I do know of, and have heard of, Remnant from the Ashes. I think I'm only going to need one of these, so... The game, Remnant from the Ashes, as far as I can tell, is super cool. Like, my buddy Rob played, like, some obscene amount, like 60 hours in the first 100 hours of its release. I've heard some criticisms of it, saying things like the way that the sort of recombinant world structure works actively goes against the fun and joy of doing things like looting. This 2 damage is probably going to have to get through. But here's what I think the play is. I think I do this to get rid of this, because I'll only need 1 this entire game. Alright, it's an Interplanar Beacon, so I'm going to block this, and we're going to let the 2 damage in. This is probably going to get recalled. If that gets replayed, that's just silly. Well, silly for us, that is. Like, that's really good for us. Alright, so we got to click this correctly, click the right bird, click the left turn bird. Resolve. Shit. I accidentally missed 2 damage. That's fine. Whew. But yeah, no, like, so in Remnant from the Ashes, I'm going to describe it as you go through section A, B, C, D in order, but they have hand-built an A1 or A2 or A3 or A4 that you could encounter. Or you could encounter B2, B3, B4, then C1, C2, C3, you know, like, so your first playthrough could be A2, then C3, then D4. You know, something like this. You could be going through the game and getting a sort of different experience each time. And on one hand, I think that's nifty, but it sounds a little bit like it can go against the feeling of wanting to grow your hero, because, like, if I am some sort of sniper class hero, there's a certain boss in the C area that I need to beat in order to be able to get the really good sniper thing. And if I don't get that really good sniper thing, I'm hosed for that build. Alright, oh my god, we did it, and the Chandra felt good. We're doing it. We are going to slowly climb our way away from this god-awful Plat 3 land. Amoral Zombie says, alright gang, I'm heading to bed. Wish me luck with Hurricane Dorian tomorrow. Oh my god, Amoral Zombie, I really, really hope you're doing okay. Stars 23 says, that actually sounds a lot like Dark Souls builds. They have the same problems getting specific weapons. Well, you know, what I would contrast with is that in Dark Souls, the weapon location is precise. It is always at this spot. And if you want to get, you know, the whatever, some sword X that only this monster drops, well then you just keep going and fighting against that monster. So it's sort of prohibited by your knowledge, but isn't exactly prohibited by the randomness of, oh, in this playthrough I just simply am not against that class, so I guess that's that. Or I'm not in this, I didn't wind up in the zone that I needed to wind up in. Grixis, you say? I like that card. Alright, so my opponent has a bunch of land in hand. I'm going to put this as a 100% probability that our opponent is going to drop a Nicol Bolas the Ravager on this turn. It's the only thing that would really make sense. So Meister Clinton says, actually, Remnant has a lot of flexibility for builds, in my opinion, since the base weapons and mods are just as good, and in some situations better than boss weapons. Yeah, you know, you could be absolutely true. I'm just speaking to what I've heard about people who played through the game. But it does sound like it is a super sick modern Souls-like that has, like, really good, super thick modern graphic. Rain V3 says, was this deck built on stream? I'm curious because I haven't seen you play only 18 lands. I'd like to go back and watch it if it was. This deck is a 26 lander. 26 lander. And this deck has been getting experimented with on stream all day, but this is originally Nox's Big Red deck. And you can look up Noxious Big Red, and you'll see it all over the place. Ah!
Will remake the multiverse in my image.
We might be boned here.
My revenge will be painful. You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Anyone need a match? No. Too bad.
I have other
Like fire with
schemes
fire.
to attend to.
Oh, it's you burning.
I'm not going to protect Chandra, man. I don't give a damn. Rain V3 says, my battle looked at 18 mountain, didn't see the rest. Oh, no, it totally makes sense, yeah. There's 18 mountains and then 6 utility lands. And the utility lands are 8 utility lands. There's 3 Interplanar Beacons, 1 Arch of Orazca, 2 Fields of the Dead, and 2 Blast Zones.
Time to sleep for a week.
Here comes your Nicol Bolas. Alright, everyone. It's time to get 1 for 2'd. Which is actually still pretty legitimately great in this situation. No! Field of the Dead? I meant to say Field of Ruin. I always fuck that up. You're not gonna 1 for 2 me, mister. Wait till I have a big old swollen Chandra. Blow you up. Can I just say, I'm so happy that I have the chance to draw 1 of 2 Chandra Fire Artisans. Makes me, like, real happy. What's the converted mana cost of Nicol Bolas the Artisan? Isn't it still 4?
Witness omnipotence.
Pretty sure it's still 4. Very nice. You know, I should have done this before.
A cheap victory.
I know all there is to know.
You hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Just gonna go 1 for 1.
A burning desire to finish you. If you haven't heard of me, then get
Well,
ready to meet my
so there's basically only one good draw for me, which is Ugin. Alright, well, I mean, this helps a little bit, but not a lot. 4, 5, 6, so I can make this Blast Zone go to 6 and then nuke Chandra next turn, which is okay.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
No, it's not. It's not just you. It is not just you. Well, I feel proper fucked. This is one of those situations where I feel like I just didn't get there. You know what I mean? I guess Star of Extinction is what we want, I guess, but I think I've already used one. No, confusing it with last game. Let's just draw it now then. That seems good. We'll take 2 damage and then we'll just blow everything up, right? Rats. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this game. There's a reasonably high probability that that is our deck. The one we made. Our baby! I think this is right. We get rid of the Chandra's Triumphs, and then we just have Lava Coils and fries. You know, I'm actually not gonna... I'm gonna put in another Star of Extinction. That really toasts, really hoses. We can hose the enemy. Oh, look at this. I have no more water. Oh, dudes. It's fucking 6:40 right now. It's time to order motherfucking tacos. Alright. Deliver to home. Am I on the Wi-Fi? I ain't. I'm a nutty man. Alright. Do you want to order to where you live? Confirm? Like, fucking confirm. Order the same thing as you always order? Yes. Do you want to pay with your credit card? I think I do. Between 741 and 751, fuck a duck. Do you know that is my mother's most frequent go-to curse? Did you guys know that? Did you know that? Did you realize that? Oh, and then there's Ducky in chat saying, I just realized I was gifted a sub with Day Heart. Not you, Ducky. I'm happy you're here. It allows my mother to have a nice balance of being able to both be annoyed with something, but not sound like she's out of line, you know. Oh my god. Hasn't been done in time? Fuck a duck. Feel the rune. Oh, this guy. Scraw! How greedy is this Grixis deck? How many basic lands are we thinking? I'm thinking 1. Thinking precisely 1 from Lockdown. You got Eternal Fluff Butt? Okay. Let us research. I want to kill the blue-black land. Blue is the color that's going to be used to cast this. I think it's one. I think it's just a swamp. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have delayed a turn. I should have done it on their turn. No, I shouldn't have. I'm just going to continue to beat ass. Utombo 232 says, 6 days left of my sub. Will I renew? Stay tuned to find out. I'll be here, Utombo. I'll be watching you. Doesn't that stink? Alright. This is my ticket to win it. This is my Star of Extinction. Alright, I gotta get some water. I gotta evacuate myself from the restroom. Let me check up on the tacos. Oh, 7:41. Perfect. Dude, we are accelerating in time. Perfect. Snurfict. Perfect. Flurfdict. My turn? Ha! Bing bong. It is a good day for lockdown to die. See you later, alligator. Okay, this indicates to me one of two possibilities. One is that my opponent is going to use a removal right now, or on their turn. The other is that my opponent is a bit of a sneaky snake and is looking forward to playing a second Nicol Bolas. Right, may as well exchange and trade. A tome-bound what now? Alright, so our destruction of the blue land turns out to be an effective destructo. Don't hate, just negate. Alright. Got Eternal Fluffbutt. Welcome. Will I block the Tome-Bound Lich? You bet your whole booty I will. Okay, so now my plan has changed. I'm actually going to be destroying one of these black lands, because there's already plenty enough to be able to cast the blue lulu. Because there's God Eternal, Kefnet, and the Narset, assuming this is my list. So given that, we could also, additionally, try to block our opponent out of... Oh. So I'm just gonna slow this game down.
Basically anything.
I'm gonna decline that because I mean I still have to cast it. Pay it.
Yeah, I like to think on my feet.
And then I'm just gonna smack. I'm gonna smack and attack. I'm never gonna look back. Alright, so this actually puts Lockdown in a bit of a pickle. If the Tome-Bound Lich decides to attack Chandra, Tome-Bound Lich will not be able to cycle. Oh shoot.
Ever see a volcano erupt in person?
Well, this is...
You're about to.
I think my opponent hit the wrong button, and I think I know exactly why.
to make
I know
a
exactly how this
fireball.
happens. I know exactly how this happens. You want to -3 this, and you see the -3, so you click -3. Because you want to x equals -3 this. I know exactly the mistake that our opponent made. I almost want to concede, but unfortunately I'm petty and I want stars.
I brought company.
Dude, lockdown, I feel so bad for. I know exactly the mistake. Again, you want to -x, set x equal to 3, and shoot the Phoenix, and instead you accidentally hit -3. And then you do as they do in Jurassic Park, and you shoot her. Go, Day 9. Go! You can do it, Day 9. Hi, Sheriff. All right. Ghost Stalker says, "Oh no, he's coming back. Have a great weekend, Chair." My chair greatly appreciates it. Oh, yeah! F yeah! Heck yeah! Butts yeah! Keep so. Okay, what are more DK30 projects that people are working on? I'm really excited about my health one. I've basically been doing it since the 1st of September. Guys, I've eaten healthy on diet and gone to the gym 5 days in a row now. Day 9. Ah, Day 9. Down to 4. 4 in the hand already. Fez Machines is work up to run a 5K. I pretty much, whenever I'm on the treadmill, I run about 5K anyways. Ladies first, because in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to swear to lose it wrong. Oh, I forgot about negate on that. Yeah, I should have played this second. Whoopsie, whoopsie, doopsie, doopsie. I think this is actually just my list. This is so cool. I like to think that Lockdown is inspired not only to take the list that I built, but also to make the same mistake that I made with the misclick. I mean, this is a very face-up play, but I'm sort of okay with this. I essentially desperately need to get somewhere fast. And making use of all my resources to thin my deck is nice. Super okay.
Tell me if you've seen this one before.
You know, I actually think a good change to the Grixis deck could be good change to the Grixis deck could be to put Interplanar Beacons in there. Hey. Bye. Alright, I'm just gonna keep drawing land. All of this is happening because we played this turn 1 instead of the treasure map because we forgot about negate. I think one of these mountains will have to go.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
So,
Can't believe Mother Ludi gave us homework.
such a smart play. That's such a good play. So smart to do this. Put the +1 because then it puts lockdown much closer to Nicol Bolas ulting. Wow, man, I should just get 4 of these fuckers in that Grixis deck, huh? You know what? I'll say goodbye to the mountain. I think my only recourse is gonna be to just luck out and draw a Star of Extinction. Yeah, that's it. It's draw a Star of Extinction or bust. I mean, technically we could get a Fry. Fuck. Shit. Got destroyed so hard. No. No. Well, I mean, in that particular circumstance, when I just land out, I think that's, you know, it's one of those like shrug my shoulders and be like, oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, jeez. Alright. I'm getting annoyed at losing. I never want to lose again. This is our last one, man. This is our last game. Pretty content with our sideboarding plan there. I really think it comes down to that pretty heinous treasure map mistake. We could have just played that on turn 2 and been A-okay, okay, okay. But I like to think that we're inspiring nerds on the ladder. Tacos are your victory food. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Ghost Star. Let's check up on these victory tacos. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, it's time to, let's see here. Oh my gosh, we're not against another control deck. Play something else for Friday? Well, I was originally going to, Aaron 2A. But then I just got super fartin' sick when I was playing Spyro. I actually returned it. Jund. Dinos. No. Alright, this is gonna be freaking tough. Get thee gone. Probably gonna have to Chandraly regulate out this Flame Sweep.
We won't answer to other guilds.
Okay. No. Llanowar Elfie boy, no. This is a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna do it because I still need to be hitting the fucking land drops. Ah! Yeah, whatever.
Have at it, boys.
Zoinks. Alright, I'm dead. We're dead. We have death. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Well, back to life. still, I can't...
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
I want to even out the land between these two games. I mean, really the only hope I had at any point was to slowly be working my way towards Star of Extinction. I'm just gonna try to... I mean, these are basically distractions. Oh, look at me! I mean, if I can, like... If there's, like, another 4-drop... Oh, Jesus. Like, you go straight for my face, 100%.
Oh, I wish you could see your face when I'm beating you.
But see, look, we have this distraction here that could be very valuable.
I can't stay, but trust
Is
that
there
I haven't
any
given up on
way that I can... I think there is no card that I have that exists other than the Chandras that we could have gotten. God. If we hit one more land, we could have Chandras and then Chandra's flamed that. And plausibly lived another turn. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Chandra Novice. We're going to get rid of Flame Sweep because that doesn't do anything. We're going to put in another Lava Coil. We're going to put in another Star of Extinction. And then I think I have to just put in these. Well, we might be dead. But I do have some ideas now for my Grixis Listus. Which makes me happy. Alright, Shivan Fire doing it. Alright, this is the real winner. The winner draw. You know, I haven't even thought about changing out some of these utility lands. I'm actually starting to maybe not be as big a fan of the blast zones, but they feel so essential versus the Hydroid Krasis. Some of these rampers, but maybe I could change this with the Zul'Faryn Voids. Because if we have Zul'Faryn Voids, we're scrying more to get to some of our big removal to where we probably don't even really need the blast zones. Is kind of what I'm thinking. There's nothing that's 2 mana that's going to come out next turn, I believe. Or not 2 mana, 2 health that I'm going to need to kill. Okay, so how do we do this? I guess we put this down and we start cycling through the mountains. What about the temples? Asked one Stone of Ice. The problem I have with the temples is that they come into play tapped. All of our land does not come into play tapped. Thanks, my friend. That's sort of my logic. And I say sort of my logic because I'm not sure if it's even legitimate. Hey, anyone seen Asian Avengers Azorius Torture deck? I mean, that deck just looks horrible to play against. It's just pure blue-white. It runs a card called Rule of Law, which reads, each player may only play 1 card per turn. So that's only 1 on my turn, 1 on your turn, 1 on my turn, 1 on your turn. And the goal is to get some planeswalkers out, have a couple of moments of sweeping the board and controlling shit. And then build on up to one glorious merry moment where you play Fall of Thran and completely destroy all of their lands. Okay, here we go. Alright, got some big boys. Yeah, let's resolve that. Uh-huh. Please be a land on the top, please. Makes my life easy. Thank you very much.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn. Check out these fireworks.
Okay. Now, depending upon what falls, we will have to chump with this guy. No blocks. We did it, everyone. We won this video game here. You, that's right. You. Yes, you. Oh, now we have 2 insurance plans, huh?
Chandra, Pyromancer extraordinaire. Mostly. Utterly glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry.
Oh, it said next instead of pay 1, but we actually wound up paying 1, so that's really great. So now I'm not actually worried about any hasties, right? And I can also do things like put 2 counters on Chandra, Awaken, Inferno to be able to... Oh, we won.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this feels so sick. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. We beat dinosaurs. In one game in a best of 3. You know, I actually don't think we gained any pips today, but I really don't care, because this is, like, so fantastic. This is so tight. I'm really loving the Star of Extinction move to the main board. Pip is, just a term for a unit. Like, a game, if your game needed you to get to 5 stars, or 5 bars, or 5... you know, marcated spaces. Those are the broad term that encompasses all those is a pip. All right, let's check up on this. Oh, it's coming sooner. Now it's going to be here between 7:36 and 7:46. At which point I will watch the new MasterChef. I love watching MasterChef, man. Anyone here watch MasterChef? Anyone here amazed that Suba is still in that competition? Anyone just stunned? I mean, don't spoil what happened. Don't spoil what happened. Suba, you're ruining everything! Yeah, sure, of course, absolutely. Suba, stop ruining everything! Okay, absolutely, yeah, no problem. Suba, you're still doing it! Stop saying no problem! Of course, no, I got it. Yeah, sure. Is that team challenge with him and Dorian? It just like everything went to shit, man. It was so funny. Oh my god, a turn 2 commune. An angry Dynapal. Okay, well, I'm gonna play this. Dum da dum dum dum. Oh, Cinerem might be taking a trip to Goodbye Town. It's me, marauding reptar. I don't think this is necessarily a good time for me to be slamming the Chandra. Well, shit. Okay. Well, that means this comes down next turn, right? Or this turn. If it's just like land right now. If he just shocks in a land, he plays Galta, right? Oh, it's a black land. What a relief. Alright, so I guess I do this. So I kind of need like a Lava Coil or some shit, like right now. Well, this just blows. I mean, this is horrible. Everything about this is absolutely horrible. Galta's gonna come down and then I'm hosed. Maybe I actually don't want the Thaumatic Compass in this deck at all. Alright, guys. Alright. Well, farts. Now, before we leave, I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at my Grixis deck. Damn, they fixed the art for Carnival Carnage. I've been thinking about cutting the Tome-bound Licharuhas for a little bit of time now. I'm thinking of doing actually something like this. Putting in like 4 Discovery Dispersals to just kind of get to my juicy bits. Set up draws, something like this. I don't know. I'll fiddle with it. Either way, goodbye. I must go pick up a tasty light beer to go along with my tacos. We got What the Deck on Monday. Hope to see you there at noon on Monday, where we're going to be playing the Saga decks versus the Transformer decks. I'll be doing Sagas, Nox will be doing Transformers. If you want to learn the submission rules, just look in chat or go to the Day 9 TV Discord and go to Deck Submissions channel. You'll see exact specifications of the rules, but it is a Saga-focused deck versus a Transformer-focused deck. And transforming cards are like Treasure Map transforms into Treasure Cove. Also, DK30 begins on Tuesday. 30-day projects begin on Tuesday. There's also going to be TwitchCon at the end of the month. I hope to see you there. I'll see you on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of next week. Much love to all of you. Have a great weekend. See you later, alligators.